Towards this direction, last year under the direction of Honorable Prime Minister of India, a committee was constituted under the chairmanship of Dr. C. Rangarajan to look into the mechanism of production sharing contracts. In fact, the committee, among others, has recommended that the government will be involved only in regulating environmental safety and also the management of in management issues. In fact each companies will be allowed, those who have taken the blocks under the NEL, will be allowed to run it on absolutely. They are empowered to take their own commercial decision. This is the recommendation which is given by him. Pricing is concerned, transforming pricing mechanism from approval process to index-based pricing over the next few years. This is an important recommendation which he has given, and in fact, new production formula and pricing formula is applied for the new pricing with the pricing mechanism can be applied prospectively for the new finding, and also for the new production. And this is how he has given a report, and we have already circulated the draft cabinet note to all the respective ministries, and they have already, almost all the ministries have sent the recommendation. Now we will be formulating the cabinet note, and it will go to the cabinet and within a couple of days. So that is why, keeping in view of the needed risk capital and the newer technologies to be invited in the exploration, we would like to ensure that this is definitely expedited. And 1999, you must be knowing the history of the NELP, and Government of India adopted NELP, and we have successfully held 9 bid rounds. The NELP regime has increased the exploration and production activities in the nation. Prior to adoption of the NELP, only 11% of Indian sedimentary basins were under exploration. Since the operationalization of the NELP in 1999, government has awarded 47.3% of Indian sedimentary basin area for exploration. Similarly, 100% foreign direct investment has been permitted in exploration and production of oil and gas. All these policy measures have resulted in significant investment in the E&P sector. In fact, the domestic crude oil production is expected to reach 42.31 MMT during 2012-13, which would be 11.08% higher than the previous year. The increase in production is mainly on account of higher crude oil production from Barmer fields in Rajasthan, where current oil production is 170,000 barrels per day. The production of natural gas during 2012-13 is expected to be 117.8 MMSCMD, which is about 9% lower than the previous year, mainly due to lower production from the KG-D6 deep water block. I may mention here that during the visit of the Prime Minister of the UK on 1st September 2013, British Petroleum Group and Reliance announced combined investments in excess of rupees 1st February, combined investments in excess of US $5 billion for the development of KG-D6 block over the next 3 years. So with this, in fact, the gas production in KG-D6 will definitely increase from 16 to 20 MSCBD to 40 MSCBD. And, we are addressing all these problems, and in fact, the total NELP blocks, which was granted in the year 1999, was 254. The blocks which are relinquished, left by those investors, is 76. That means 178 remain. Number of discoveries were made in 118. That means it's not necessary that in one block there may be one well, there may be many discoveries. There can be more than one discovery in one block. That is why in fact there were some problems of the NEL blocks. That is, Ministry of Defence, they had some concerns about it. Then our Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh, he formed a, he thought that, any investment over and above 1,000 crores, whether it pertains to petroleum or any other ministry, will have to be dealt and disposed of very quickly and fast-tracked by the Cabinet Committee on Investment, CCI. And to fast-track the delayed projects, consider oil and that is, I'm fortunate to say that, first proposal, was presented to this Committee on Investment from the Oil and Natural Gas Department. And, we have taken it up, and I'm very happy to say with the persistent efforts of the Committee of Secretaries, my Secretary, and also the Defence, isn't it? Defence Secretary. 5 out of, I think we got a clearance, 5 out of 7 exploration blocks in the no-go area, which was classified as no-go area, that was cleared. Due to these clearances, the investment already made to the extent of $10.71 billion US dollars will be put to use, and further investment to the extent of 0.6 billion is envisaged in the next few years. This will definitely, augment the exploration process and discovery. And after this, again, I think the Prime Minister has already directed us to put up proposal for another 31 blocks. And that will also go to the Cabinet immediately within a week's time, maybe within 15, 20 days' time, even those blocks will be cleared. Hopefully cleared. And, then that again will give a big flip. Because what happens, if these blocks are somewhere blocked, after they successfully obtained on an NEL round, they feel discouraged. And consequently, what happened, the investment will not come. And with this kind of a, unlocking this kind of an obstacle and allowing them to explore, the things will definitely pick up, and there will be a big, there will be a big jump insofar as the exploration is concerned. That is why, with that confidence only, I told you that this is the roadmap which we are working out. And, the Indian basket, the Brent crude is 32%, and the remaining from the Arabian and other countries is 68%, and, the share of oil is 29%, natural gas is 10%, and coal is 53%. I am telling you, Indian basket of energy. Nuclear is 1.3%, hydroelectrical is 5.3%, renewable is 1.6%. That means to say 39% of the entire Indian energy basket will have to come from the petroleum and natural gas. And this is the kind of, this has to be augmented tomorrow, because this will be the mainstay of the nation's economy. And, through extensive research and other things, we are trying to do that. We are taking some certain new initiatives. Like, as I already told you about how US, China, Canada, and Australia, how they have come up, making themselves self-sufficient through the ushering in a new era of shale gas regime. And, we are also now, coming out with a policy and, on the shale gas, and because we have the shale gas formations, and they are spread over several sedimentary basins such as Cambay, Gondwana, Krishna Godavari on land, and Kaveri. To explore and exploit the shale gas formations, the DGH, our Director General Hydrocarbon, has initiated number of sets. It will identify prospective areas for shale gas exploration. This will be a big revolution, I am telling you. I think within how many days it will go to the Cabinet? Shale gas policy draft will go to the Cabinet within 2 weeks. And this will be a big game changer in the gas regime. And I must tell you that international, what is that? Agency, IEA, has estimated the optimum resources for this country. As far as the shale gas is concerned, about 60 to 200 TCF. That is, TCF means trillion cubic feet. We are doing detailed geological survey in 28 basins, and it is likely to be over by, of course, it was scheduled by March this year, and in fact, we will get that report by October 2013. And we are also thinking, deliberating, why not we create a dedicated organization like what the US has, that is the US administration, isn't it?
Energy Information
Energy Information Agency. We would like to have an agency like that, and we are also thinking of creating a national data repository. We are calling for tenders for setting up a national data repository. This will be the new initiative which we will take to ensure that we will properly, with the best of the technology, the latest technology, we will definitely map out the areas and what kind of oil, what kind of gas, available in the various sediments of this country, and we are very confident that this can happen. This will happen in this country. Another major initiative which we will be taking is to revising the coal bed methane. In the coal areas, that is a coal bed methane is available, gas is available. That is a very useful gas, and significant prospects for exploration of CBM, as India is having a fourth largest proven coal reserves in the world. Maybe that, I think estimated is 4 trillion metric tons, 4 trillion, metric tons we have, the coal. Just imagine, in many of those blocks, coal bed methane is available, gas is available. We are coming out that policy. Under the CBM policy, 33 exploration blocks have been already awarded. The estimated CBM resources in the country are about 92 trillion cubic feet, out of which less than 10% has so far been established. Sky is the limit. We have such a big resources. Commercial production of CBM in India has now become a reality with the current CBM gas production. And in fact, the revised CBM policy is under active consideration. When it is coming up, within 10-15 days?
No, it takes some time, sir.
Maybe
in a month or so.
In a month or so, again the revised CBM policy will also be had discussion with the Union Minister for the Union Minister for Coal and also the Secretary, and ultimately there are some issues which we have already sorted out. I think it is ready for now. The cabinet note is poised for circulation, and which we will do it. And this is going to create a very good basis for